guess I might have come late with this. And I usually struggle with that problem in every aspect of my life. Just nothing. I need to get that checked up. ED. Oh yeah, I just remembered what was the subject of the video. You know, you caught me at a bad day. Sometimes I just don't want to go with the script. It seems like Hollywood favorite superstar is attempting to be an actual actor. Bitch. Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson, the formidable actor that astonished us with his filmography that inspired his fellow wrestling actors. Let's just back up just a little bit. You know, I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a big wrestling fan. If you're somebody, what The Rock is cooking. You know, what do you guys think of him? It doesn't matter what you think. You know, I love The Rock. I adore him so much. It gets weird sometimes, or you could say intimate on my side of the table. I did my due diligence of watching all the legendary matches. I went back and watched all of them, and a couple of them I managed to watch not that far away from their original release. I'm talking SummerSlam with Triple H, WrestleMania 17 with Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 18, WrestleMania 28 with John Cena. I might not be the biggest WWE fan, but I watched the classics. You know, I kept up with a couple of them. While kids my age were fascinated by Sandra Bullock's tits and The Blind Side, I was just admiring a bunch of naked folks displaying an unforeseen and questionable athletic abilities. You know, I have a people problem. I can't seem to give credit when credit is due, and I think there's something for that. It's called a high A-tier hater. Trust me, it's not a Nazi greeting. Here's how it goes. There are a few tiers of haters, starting with the hater. You know, things never get out of hand. And, you know, once in a blue moon, you'd be nitpicking, and that's all. And then we head over to C-tier hater. And it's where the engine starts to heat up ever so slightly, but yeah, it's not really noticeable. B-tier hater. Whenever you see this person's face, your balls hair starts to reverberate a bit. Just a little bit. There's some sort of weight that you sense whenever you take a glance at this person's front bumper. A-tier hater. This human being's presence on screen invokes a sense of terminal disease in you. Left the best for last. S-tier hater.
I want this person dead. That's it. I want him dead.
No, preface, I will never get to that point. Kids, it's all jokes around here. It's like, hate is the killer of joy. That's not even the saying. Go to school. With almost all my videos, my main objective today is go through all of Dwayne Johnson's movie list and quickly judge them one by one. And at the end, we'll talk about his upcoming project that I'm excited for. The Rock made his first debut performance in a movie by the name The Mummy Returns. First of all, we can't deny the impeccable and realistic CGI of this masterpiece. Now forgetting about Dwayne's riveting acting. I didn't expect less from an amazing actor like Dwayne that had past experiences that equipped them for this role. He's bilingual.
Let The Rock tell you in Chinese.
Uh-oh. Chinese?
Bang ding dong, he's Stone Cold.
Due to the surprising success of The Mummy Returns, even with some unsatisfied audience members, the movie managed to survive the storm of criticism and continue to make another spin-off of the Mummy franchise, bringing the man with $1 million smile back on screen to give him another opportunity to crack into the film industry. Prior to that, he played a role of a mugger in the movie Long Shot, starring people I barely fucking know. From 2003 to 2004, he came back-to-back dropping fire action movies that just pumped you with some of that testosterone. He embodied the word bad mother frickin' butt. He was holding those shotguns like they were first ordered Stormtrooper Deluxe Blasters Nerf guns. Yeah. He also had that Denzel Washington Equalizer style of finesse. 2005 was still a plain year for him as an actor. He played Elliot Wilhelm in the movie Be Cool, and it was amazing compared to his next project, which was Doom. I would rather act gay my whole life and never tell people that I'm not gay than watch that movie. Gridiron Gang might be one of Dwayne Johnson's best, if not the best, movies he ever been in. And it's based on the true story of Sean Porter. I can't praise the story enough, man. This story is really impactful and touching. Dwayne played Sean Porter, of course, and he did amazing, including Jade Yorker And then from 2007 to 2010, Dwayne Johnson established a name for himself in the film industry, falling into this Vin Diesel, Jason Statham status of actor, and also making atrocious decisions along the way that kind of made me more cognizant of the Illuminati conspiracy theory, forcing me to initiate my dot linking procedure. It seemed like every other wrestler took a shot at Hollywood but successfully failed at leaving an impression on the big screen. And in regards to The Rock, he offered something to the people that they didn't even know they wanted. Another action star, and clearly Hollywood picked up on that and invited him to an undeniably action-packed franchise, that is the Fast and Furious franchise. Precedingly, he embraced that role of his and allowed him to do other genres, including the comedy genre, where he got introduced to his business partner and fellow actor Kevin Hart, and that relationship developed to become a strong friendship. He attempted to steer away from his typical roles and dive into the animation world, playing a character that's not far away from who he really is. And with the success of his creative projects, he attained a good grasp of the film industry, where now he can make any movie he ever desired. Despite that, the dominance that he's in possession of blinded him from calling the right shots. And guess who suffered? The audience. His ego pissed all over his squinty little eyes of his and blurred his vision. He took it upon himself just to fumble a whole Black Adam film, just because he wanted to be the good guy out here that never lost a fight on screen. I'm gonna give you all a quick one. The Rock's favorite porn site is the camera app. And when you thought, oh yeah, he might, that's just, when you are dealt so many cards, you have to empathize with The Rock. Then this mother trucker makes a whole show about himself. It's like he doesn't give a fuck about giving the movie lovers, performances that they'd appreciate. I mean, Scott Adkins is the most badass person I've seen in Hollywood, and he still lost a fight on screen. The idea of being a AAA celebrity was his main objective since the beginning. He never wanted to be a decent actor. He never wanted to be an actual actor, and if you thought that, you're an idiot. As I'm binging through his movies, I gradually became more angry and frustrated with these mediocre performances. It's just like he's just rolling with his default skin on. Projects like Jumanji 1 and 2, The Rock kind of gestured what his intentions are and what his motivation is. His obsession of controlling the creative aspect of those movies is the reason why they suck. And part of being a good actor is picking the right movie or script. It seems like The Rock has been struggling to find a role that fits him and also shirt. It is a reoccurring issue for buff actors. Someone like Dave Bautista had to sacrifice his muscle mass, not only for health reasons, but also to open up new doors of possibilities for him to explore new characters. It might not be crazy for you guys, but his transformation is insane. Because I witnessed his physique and his glory days in the WWE, much respect to him for deciding to commit and pursue acting fully. However, that sparked some concern for the people that loved him as Drax the Destroyer and Guardian of the Galaxy. Now going back to The Rock, there were a couple of movies of his that became my guilty pleasure. Faster is one of those movies. I love the cinematography and the straightforward concept of the movie. Just give him a black leather jacket and a 1968 Ford Mustang. It'll be fine. The movie Snitch is another one that I enjoyed. In that movie, he's just stuck playing The Rock, playing another character. The whole project had this episodic show quality where there's nothing intriguing about the material. It was one of those brain dead, Darman, long cinematic skits. As what Dwayne always does, he made a couple of other comedic movies with his friend Kevin Hart, and Central Intelligence and Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw was one of them. He appeared. Besides that, he made an animation movie that's called DC League Super Pets, and it was decent. But the one thing that really pissed me off, Batman looked like Roz from fucking Monsters Inc. And that is so disrespectful. They keep disrespecting my GOAT. Oh yeah, Baywatch didn't cross my mind until now. Don't watch it. Judging Dwayne's performances in all the Fast and Furious movies he's been in, I would say he was really consistent with keeping this action star image going, and it really shows on screen. It was great. Here's the thing. My respect for Dwayne was never there ever since I saw him in that pink dress, and it continued to stoop downhill until the day I saw some random picture of the UFC heavyweight champion, Mark Kerr. And then I leaned a little closer to see who was that, and it was Dwayne Johnson. Well, someone's getting serious about this acting thing, huh? I couldn't believe my eyes that he was finally trying. He opened his narrow, self-absorbed, narcissistic brain and started to think like an actor. Smashing Machines is a movie revolving the life of the beast Mark Kerr and how he struggled with addiction throughout his career in a disrupted relationship with his loved ones. I'm hoping Dwayne hits a home run with this one. I'm glad that he's on the right path to explore characters and tell stories that are worth telling, man. As fun as it is to be the biggest star in Hollywood, a little bit of quality won't hurt anybody. Instead of just jamming some half-assed money dump projects into our throats. I know this comparison might be dumb, and it is dumb. But, you know, just for content. I'm going to tell you this. Robert Pattinson might not be as big and famous as Dwayne Johnson, but he contributed in one of the best projects, you know, that could be like a token of art. And in Dwayne's case, hopefully that would be his plan in the later years. And if you're really thirsty to see elite level of acting, I would suggest watching this video where I analyzed one of the best performances that you'll ever gonna see. Give it a try and click it, brother. Give it a try and click it. You know, you never know. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge it by the thumbnail. Go in, just check if the video is good. I will beat you up if you don't click it right now. Click it. We're done. Yeah, I'm about to